While the moon is sometimes a frustrating object for deep-sky object observers, the light from the surface can wash out faint objects. In November, our celestial neighbor will point the way to 3 gorgeous star clusters, but you'll need binoculars to see them. Here are the clusters the moon will be close to in November, according to NASA. On Sunday, November 5th, the moon will glide past the Pleiades, which are sometimes nicknamed the Seven Sisters because 7 of the stars are reportedly visible with the naked eye. This depends on how good your eyesight is, of course. The star cluster has been known since antiquity and resides in the constellation Taurus. It lies about 445 light-years away from Earth and is full of young stars that average only 125 million years old, according to NASA. By comparison, the Sun is more than 4.5 billion years old. Lately, NASA's planet-hunting Kepler Space Telescope has been examining the Pleiades to learn more about the cluster's star movements. Brightest planets of November's night sky look toward the eastern horizon with binoculars on Sunday evening, November 5th, to see the Pleiades star cluster. Credit NASA's Occultech. On Tuesday, November 7th, the moon will be close to Messier 35 or M35. In the 18th century, Charles Messier, a comet hunter who catalogued objects in the sky that could be confused for comets, created a list, now called the Messier list, of 110 objects. Messier first observed M35 on August 30, 1764. The object is roughly 2,850 light-years away from Earth, 7 times farther than the Pleiades, and contains a lot more stars than the Pleiades. Look toward the eastern horizon on Tuesday evening, November 7th, to see the star cluster Messier 35, or M35, using binoculars. Credit NASA. Then, on Friday, November 10th, the moon will pass by the Beehive cluster, more formally known as M44 and also listed in Messier's catalog. The cluster is also visible to the naked eye and was once thought to be a gassy nebula, until Galileo observed it with a telescope in the 17th century and noticed individual stars. The stars are roughly 400 million years old, and the Beehive is about 580 light-years away from Earth, according to NASA's astronomy picture of the day. Look toward the eastern horizon on Friday evening, November 10th, to see the Beehive star cluster using binoculars. Credit NASA. To look at the clusters, bring a pair of binoculars or a telescope and give your eyes and the equipment at least 20 minutes to adjust to the darkness and cold temperatures. If it's very cold, your equipment may need even more time. Make sure to use a red filter if you must look at something bright, such as your phone, after your eyes have adjusted. You can also use your naked eye to look at the clusters if you don't have equipment handy, but the objects will appear as faint blobs in the sky. You'll have a better chance of seeing the clusters if you go far from the city and light-polluted areas. Follow us at space.com, Facebook and Google. Original article on space.com.